Now, Renault launched the Megane in 1999, and these cars come in 3 or 5 door like this, in coupe or in cabriolet form. The good thing with the Renault Megane is that you get a lot of car for your money. It comes with a lot of equipment as standard that you'd have to pay extra on other vehicles, and this is a very competitive sector. I mean, this car has to compete with not only the Vauxhall Astra and the Peugeot 206, but Ford's Focus and the VW Golf. But it's perhaps the style of the Renault Megane which is its biggest letdown. I mean, just look at the front area here. These headlights and this grille just to me look pig ugly. And the 4-door saloon, or sedan as they call it, is even more of a horror story. However, the Megane is a very, very safe car. Inside, it's very comfortable, as all French cars tend to be, but maybe the interior and final fit of the finish inside are not up to the standards of other rivals in this class. So what does Emma think? So it's behind the wheel of the Megane for Emma, and her initial impressions aren't good.
Firstly, I really don't like the interior.
You don't like the interior?
No, I think it's the plastic looks cheap.
There is a lot of plastic used in here, yeah.
And the fur on the seats is like something out of the 70s.
That's velour.
Yes.
Velour upholstery as opposed to cloth. Theoretically, it's harder wearing and gives a more luxurious feel to the seats. Again, it's down to personal choice.
Yeah, it's not my kind of thing, really.
Emma's really having difficulty in liking this car.
And just the general feel of it is just a bit sticky. You know, the gear stick isn't as smooth as it could
Quite
be.
a notchy gear change on them. With the transverse engine, the gearbox is quite a way over this way. So there's a couple of rods that are going on quite a journey to get to the gear stick.
So, not a brilliant impression, and this was the one she thought she'd like.
It is quite nippy, though, for a 1.4 and the size of the car.
Yeah.
But I am really disappointed in this one because I did think that this was the one car that I did want to like.
So, final car of the 3, the Renault Megane. What do you think?
I thought it was horrible. Really, really horrible.
Come off the fence, say what you really think. You thought it was really, really horrible.
Yeah, I did.
It was that bad.
I thought it was like a tin pot, driving a tin pot.
Well, it does sound a bit tinny when you sort of slam the doors on it. It's got a nasty metallic-y sound, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, the engine also purrs like a milk float,
Really? It's only a 1.4 engine, so there's probably not too much oomph in there, is there?
Performance-wise, I would say I can't give it either good or bad, really. It's just bog standard. It's a 1.4 and it goes, and that's all, really. There's nothing good about it. There's nothing particularly bad about it either, apart from the fact that it's not very nice inside.
It would get you to A to B fine, but doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah, no, and also I really don't like the interior. The design of it inside is horrible. It's really plasticky, but it looks really cheap and horrible. The seats are covered in velour, I've been told by the car salesman. I said fur, but covered by velour, and it just looks like something out of the 70s. It's really passé, I don't like it.
It's funny though, I mean, it's exactly the same interior in the best-selling Scenic that you find in that, but somehow it doesn't quite work, does it?
No, not really. I just think it looks cheap and it sounds cheap.